After a person suffers a traumatic brain injury, there are lots of adjustments in the bumpy road back to the mainstream of life. It is a long, hard trek from head injury to self-reliance. That is how our on-the-move guest, Rick Fernandez, would describe his experience after his car accident 34 years ago. After extensive rehabilitation programs, Rick attended college and trained for a productive career. Rick is also a volunteer at the Sunnyvale, California Senior Center Fitness Room. Rick was honored as Volunteer of the Month for his dedication to helping seniors keep active and healthy. Our On the Move host, Claire Mullen, understands what it is like to have a traumatic brain injury. She shares her insights and thoughts about her experience with our On the Move guest, Rick Fernandez.
Welcome to On the Move. My name is Claire Mullen, and today my guest is Rick Fernandez. We are going to be speaking about head injuries, traumatic brain injuries. It's a very important topic. Rick, tell us about what it was like, your life, before your injury.
I was just, I really didn't have any goals at all. My main goal was just fooling around, doing whatever I could, and it caught up to me.
Well, 18 years old, I guess, it's not too typically wrong. Yeah, go ahead.
And when I was 18, no, I didn't have any goals. I just passed, I graduated high school by the skin of my teeth. And
yeah. You use the term devout quitter.
I really didn't feel that I could accomplish much before my accident. I really gave up halfway through it, most anything I did.
Wow. And so also you used the term lightweight. You ran around with some kids that...
I'm just a lightweight.
The pot smoking.
Yeah, you know, I used a little bit, dabbled in a little drugs and alcohol, and I was going down the drain real quick.
So from that point, then all of a sudden something happened. I understand you had a certain type of vehicle. Describe the vehicle.
Well, a number of years ago, they used to use three-wheel mail trucks to deliver packages.
And that was yours, 3 wheels.
Yeah, and then the government stopped using those because they found that they were so dangerous because they were made out of fiberglass.
But you were riding that in an intersection?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So what happened?
Went through an intersection and somebody made a left turn into me and my car flipped over, trapping me underneath. And my head banged against the pavement. Oh. Because I didn't have any doors on that car either.
No doors.
No doors.
Oh.
And I didn't immediately go into the coma. I was in shock at first.
Oh, of course.
I even remember the ambulance coming and them lifting the truck off me.
Oh, and so they actually lifted the truck off of you?
Yeah, but it wasn't very hard to do because the truck was really light.
So then what happened? You went to the emergency hospital, and that was Los Angeles General. Mm-hmm. And then
after about a couple of weeks, they shifted me over to Rancho Los Amigos Hospital in Downey, which I spent the rest of my time right there.
And that's where you were in the coma?
Yeah, I was in the coma for 67 days.
67 days, wow.
And I had numerous complications. I had a fever of 104. Which was eating up my brain cells.
You said something about a bubble?
Yeah, I had an air bubble around here in the chest, and they said if that would have been pumped up to my brain, I would have cashed them in right there.
Oh, well, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
I'm really glad you're here.